content. So today I have a cleaning marathon for you, so over an hour and a half of extreme cleaning motivation. I really hope that it gives you the motivation you need to get up and clean and get your jobs done, or if not, I hope you just enjoy nosing around my house. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I hope you enjoyed today's cleaning marathon video. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you've all had a really lovely day. So this cleaning video was actually recorded like 3 weeks ago. I'm so sorry. It's just been a really crazy and busy couple of weeks. And I actually keep all of my cleaning videos because they're really large files, so I keep them all on a hard drive. And I found all of this footage, so obviously I recorded it all, popped it over to the hard drive, ready for a voiceover, and totally forgotten about it. So I thought I would, do a voiceover and give you guys some cleaning motivation. I absolutely love watching cleaning videos. They're just my favourite thing to watch. I just find it so motivational. I also really like to just watch how people do things because everybody does things differently, and I just really enjoy them. So today's video, I'm cleaning my downstairs and doing some laundry motivation. I actually remember all of this as well. I was like rushing around, as you do when you have young children. You just rush around like crazy trying to fit things in between them. And in today's video, you will see me hoovering and mopping with a baby on my hip, which I feel like all mums can relate to. So the beautiful white like shawl blanket, that's actually handmade by one of the girls' aunties, and I'm always really nervous when I wash it. I have become better. I've spoken about this before, about trying not to put everything into my tumble dryer because some things cannot go in there. And I think I've mentioned before that my children had new clothes and things, and the older girls are always like, "Mum, please don't shrink our stuff and please don't melt our things," because they have a lot of things with like, like pictures on that can like melt off and things. So I've become a lot better about using my era and try not to just throw everything in the tumble dryer, try not to ruin our stuff. But yeah, I'm always really nervous when I wash anything like sentimental or anything that's been made for the children or anything like that. It just makes me so nervous. So, but luckily, fingers crossed, I haven't ruined anything yet. But I feel like washing, laundry, whatever you want to call it, is constant, especially when you have younger children or just, a lot of people in your house, really. I feel like I'm constantly doing it all the time. And then I look at like the laundry baskets, excuse me, and they're empty, and I think, oh, I've done it, it's completed, and I look again and they're full. But let me know what you guys do. Do you have like a laundry system set up? Do you just shove it all in one basket? I actually put things separated, so I wash it the way I want it to be, like folded and put away, if that makes sense. So I do my two older daughters together, and then I do the little one's laundry on its own, if that makes sense. And then I do like me and my partner's laundry, and then I do towels and things like that. So that's how I do it. That's how I put it in the machine, so that when it comes like out the tumble dryer or off the era, it's ready to be put away, if that makes sense. Yeah. It sounds a little bit complicated. It does work though, I swear. So here I am dusting over my living room. Little one is whizzing around in a little walker. And then Izzy was home with me at this point, so I think this was like an evening clean. I honestly can't remember. I think it is dark outside. So usually when I clean, I'm either cleaning like really early in the morning and it's dark outside, or it's the evening and it's dark outside. So it's hard to tell. But she was home. She was like playing on the computer. She really likes to play Genshin Impact, which is actually quite a cool looking game. So she loves playing that. So we've actually recently made a few changes to the house. We have been doing some home improvements, which I will make a video about. I'm planning to actually record that video tomorrow, so that will be coming soon. But I didn't want to like not put this out there, so I thought I would put this one up first, because obviously I haven't actually recorded the other one yet. And also just because, it would be a bit strange to like have a video of like everything that's new in the house and then have a video of the house being the way it was. And not that we've made drastic changes or anything, but I've been mentioning for a while that the carpet on my stairs needed to be replaced. That has been done, and I've painted like the interior doors of my house and my banister and things, and I actually decided to go with black, which I feel like is a bit risque for me. Usually I would just paint everything white, but it was actually suggested by one of my friends, and she said that she did it in her house and that she loves it and it makes it look really nice. So I was like, you know what, we're just going to go for it. So obviously we booked in for the carpet to be, you know, fitted. So we had a little bit of a time limit, which is why I've been really slacking with other content. I've like forgotten to record so many dinner videos. I do have one meal, like family dinners that I do, like meals of the week, whatever you want to call it. But then I haven't recorded all of this past week because I've just kept forgetting. I've been like so busy and just like rushing around, and not in survival mode because it's not a bad thing, but just like not thinking about it really. And I've always been really bad at it anyway, as we all know. But yeah, I've been like slacking on other things because I've just been like spending the whole time painting. Obviously I can only do it when the little one is sleeping, and her naps aren't like 100% guaranteed. Sometimes she won't sleep, and once you start painting you can't really stop, do you know what I mean? Well, you could, but I just wanted to get it done. I'm the type of person, like I've said before, once I start something I just want it over with, especially painting, because I absolutely hate painting. I hate anything to do with DIY, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to do it. So I basically woke up at 4 a.m. and painted my house before the little one woke up. So, you know, realism right there, that's how I managed to get it done. Because all in all, including like cupboards and things, there's like 10 doors in our house, or was it 9 or 10. So that's a lot of doors, and it needed 2 coats as well, which is really annoying. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to paint all the doors, I'm going to do the banister too, because I don't want to like risk painting while my new carpet is down, because I didn't pay for a carpet for it to end up covered in black paint. So anyway, that's what I did. I was quite proud of myself actually. And then the carpet fitter came, and I was like, the carpet is lovely, I'm really happy with it, but their actual service wasn't amazing, if I'm honest. I wouldn't go back there. And yeah, let's just say that the carpet fitter messed up my paintwork. I wasn't happy, so then I had to go and touch up my paintwork with my carpet down. And it took me so long because I was going so carefully. I did not get any paint on my carpet, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, so trying to do all that, and like, it's just been a bit crazy. But I will make a video about that because I personally find that very, very interesting, especially if you are on a budget and you've got young children, like seeing like what you've managed to get done and everything. Plus, for those of you who actually like watch my videos and my vlogs, I've been saying forever in quite a few of my videos how much I want to change things and everything like that, and like certain things at the areas of the house that I wasn't happy with. So I will make that video. I think it'll be interesting just to go through. And I personally love looking around people's houses and being nosy. So if you're interested in that, that video is coming soon. So I did just put together my family dinners, and then after that then they won't be one for a while because I always forget to do them. Like, we just had a really lovely curry last night for dinner, and then the day before we made, well, not me, my partner made like this really nice chicken stew. It was lovely, and I forgot to record them both. I'm just so forgetful, and like sometimes like meal times can be quite busy, as we all know. So, and then if we have like company over, I feel strange like getting a camera out and recording my food. I know like some people do though, and then they like put like pictures of their food on Instagram and things like that, so I guess it's not too odd. But I suppose like with time of having like a YouTube channel for a longer time, then I'll get more used to it. But I'm just so forgetful and terrible at remembering things. So the next family dinners video was actually recorded over 2 weeks ago, but I just haven't had the time to edit. Like, I have time to like record things, but then I struggle to find time to edit, especially if I'm focusing on other things. We've also had like another illness go through the house. Everybody's been ill and things. So with that, I'm trying to like do at the house, home improvements, having a lot going on. I just haven't had time to edit. So I'm catching up on editing today. That's what today is going to be. And then tomorrow I'm going to record my home improvements vlog and show you guys, and it'd be really nice to like document it. Like I've said probably like a million times, I'm so sorry if you guys are getting bored of me hearing me say it, but I really wish that I'd had like photos. I mean, you can see like the doors, the interior doors of the house now as I'm doing this cleaning video. So if you watch my cleaning videos, you are going to be able to see the things that I've changed and everything. So those doors do not look like that anymore. So yeah, stick around for my home improvements vlog because you guys are going to see. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect because, you know, I am no like expert or anything, but there was like holes in the doors. They were a big mess. You know what I mean? So I think we've done okay. But anyways, back to the actual cleaning. So as you can see, I am literally balancing a baby on my hip as I attempt to hoover my house. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's just the way it goes. So I believe this is actually recorded really early in the morning because the house is really quiet, as you can see, and only Isabel's popped in. So that means that she's popped on her game and checked, because with her game, if you log in or something, she said, and do something, you get like free stuff or something. I don't know how it works, but that's what she's done. So I think this is recorded at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, which is probably why Phoebe is a bit clingy to me and I'm holding her a lot, because she hasn't long woken up perhaps. But yeah, it's really hard to say because it's like so long ago now. But anyway, as you can see, I'm like hoovering through the fur, and yeah, just fur everywhere basically. So yeah, you can see my dog is like, please let me out, I hate the hoover. So she's gone out. And then I like this dog like little mattress thing. It's actually very, very comfortable. The dog loves it. And it actually, you can like fold it. It has like a little thing in the middle. You can fold it up and you can fit it in the washing machine, which is super handy because Charlotte tends to eat things that she shouldn't, aka pet poop. And I don't know what it is about dogs, but yeah, she eats like the cat poop, and like sometimes like with the litter, I think she like swallows a little bit of litter, which is really concerning. But sometimes she is like sick in her bed and things, but it means I can like fold it up and pop it in the washing machine. So that bed was off Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it. If you do have a dog, it's really good, and then like the fur and that comes off really easy with the hoover. And her old one was a nightmare to clean and a nightmare to wash and things, and I just hated it so much. But this one is so much easier. So if you are looking for a pet bed, I highly recommend that one. I'm also wanting to get the Pet's new pet bowls. I feel like they've had their pet bowls for ages. So let me know if you've got any good recommendations. So then I had to clean this little door mat thing that was in front of my front door, just to help with like, you know, footprints and mess as you're coming in and out. And I actually ended up like breaking it a little bit with my hoover. I don't know if that's actually in the video or not, but as I was hoovering it after I washed it down, like the hoover is, I mean, it's a shark hoover, so it's a really good hoover, but it like sucked up the corner and it came off. I mean, it was only a cheap thing, it was like £2 or something in Home Bargains, but I've put it out the back now anyway, so. And then I noticed as well, like recently I tried to do a little bit of gardening work. That was funny, because I'm not a gardener at all. And that's another thing I want to try and get on top of, is our gardens. They just don't look very nice, but that is a project for another day. But anyway, as I was out there, I was like sweeping like where my welcome mat is, and it was like, this has got to be checked out because it is gross. Yeah. And I didn't realise like when you have a carpet fitted, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but they don't actually take their crap with them. They just leave it all for you, which I found very annoying. Like, you're paying for a service, and having a carpet fitted isn't a cheap process. I don't think it is. And you think they'd actually take the stuff with you, with them, wouldn't you? But there we are, and maybe some places do. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the actual carpet and everything. It does look lovely, it feels lovely, it's a nice carpet. And the other day I hoovered it, and it had carpet lines, which felt amazing, I can't lie, because I'm a sad, sad human. But their service, I mean, I'm not overly impressed. I wouldn't go back there then, put it that way. But I would choose that carpet again because it's really nice. So yeah, here I am trying to mop with the baby on my hip. Very relatable content right there. I mean, I feel like as soon as you have little ones, you just basically learn to do everything with one hand. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's cleaning video. I'm hopefully going to be getting on top of my videos now, and I will have that home improvements vlog out soon, and we can have like a catch up and everything. And yeah, hopefully I can get better at actually trying to remember to record my family dinners. And I'm also finding that I keep forgetting to like record my food shoppings. Like, we did quite a big food shop the other day, totally forgot to actually film it. So I promise I'm going to try and get better at that. But have an amazing day, and I wanted to say a huge thank you to anyone who supports my channel. It really does mean so, so much to me. And you guys are amazing as always. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing an evening clean with me. So this is just kind of what I do, you know, in the evening, like cleaning up after dinner, making sure things are like ready for the morning and stuff. And I thought I would share it with you because I don't know, I just find like resetting things at night and like kind of trying to make sure that the house is as clean and tidy as possible, ready for the next day. It just makes like the morning run a bit smoother. So this evening we had like a really big roast dinner, so there was a lot of dishes, a lot of mess, washing everywhere as usual, and yeah, just a lot of stuff needed to be done. So yeah, so apologies for any background noise. All of the children are at home. My oldest is on her VR, I think, or she's talking to one of her friends, so if you can hear that, I apologise. And little Phoebe is on my lap. So little Phoebe is now pulling herself up on the furniture, and it's very, very tricky to get things done because you cannot take your eyes off them. So she's like either on me or asleep. And oh, that's one of her toys going off. So there is no quiet in this house to record like voiceovers and videos and things, and I think that's very realistic. Like, whose house is quiet when they've got children? No one's. So if you can hear background noise, it's just like the other children in the household. So for those who don't know me, I have 3 children and I'm a UK mum. I'm living in Wales. So I have quite a large age gap. So my youngest is 9 months, almost 10 months old now. And then I have a 12-year-old, almost 13-year-old, and a 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old. They'll both have birthdays coming up in like the next month or so. But yeah, this is a tidy up, like an evening clean with me after like dinner, and it was just crazy. There's like so many dishes. You can see me like trying to like stuff as much as possible into the dishwasher, just whizzing around and trying to get things sorted out. Such a like a realistic thing that most people go through when they've got kids. It's just trying to find time to fit in like everything that you need to do, especially like it depends on the age of your children as well, because they get to like certain ages, they just need you continuously, and I don't know, I just find it really tricky to like fit everything in. But you know, all we can do is our best, and that is literally all we can do. So I thought I would record this and just kind of share how I managed to actually record this video, and that is literally by holding Phoebe and snuggling her, and she's just like smiling at me. So for complete transparency, she's like climbing all over me and stuff. She's not still at all. So yeah, but that is the reality of having a little one this age. Like I said, she's 9, almost 10 months old now, and they just don't keep still. It's just into everything. Little one should probably be in bed, but she had a little bit of a danger nap, so she started being very, very tired about 6:30, and then she wanted her like evening milk, and then she fell asleep. And I was kind of hoping that she would be down for the night, but that didn't happen, and now she's wide awake, so she probably won't go to bed until like 11 p.m. But that is realistic as well, and she's teething as well, so yeah. So I just thought I would share some reality. But on this evening, as you can see, I'm not in the greatest space for cleaning. I really didn't feel like doing it, to be honest. And I feel like every time I clean my house, I just end up cleaning it again, and that is just realistic, isn't it? But yeah, I wasn't in the mood, so I thought, you know, I'm going to get the camera out, record like a bit of an evening clean with me, and just kind of show my evening cleaning routine and generally what I would do. So it mostly just involves cleaning up after dinner and just trying to get the kitchen into a good state, wiping everything down, and I try and keep on top of it as much as I can. But with Phoebe the age that she is now, I tend to only do like a proper clean of the house about every 2 weeks, and then just kind of staying on top of things as best as I can, because I just don't have the time. And I'm just trying not to stress about it too much. Like, obviously you've got like the daily things that you have to get done, like dishes and laundry and things, but you know, my bathrooms get cleaned like once every 2 weeks, and then I just put like bleach down the toilets to keep on top of it. And then I'm doing extreme laundry, so I did do a lot of laundry catch up as well, so I recorded that over like a couple of days, and I thought I would add those clips in for you too, because I just find it really hard to stay on top of washing these days, and I'm really trying my best not to put every single thing into my tumble dryer. I'm so bad for that. I just chuck everything in, and then things get shrunk, and then a couple of the girls like nice tops with like, you know, pictures on them and things have gotten a bit damaged because, you know, some things can't be tumble dried. So I'm really trying my hardest to use my ears more. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you found it like helpful and relatable and everything. And yeah, this is pretty much what I do in the evenings to catch up on things. It usually consists of me going through the kitchen, doing loads of dishes, trying to stay on top of washing. And now my baby's going crazy. Very realistic indeed. So I hope you found this relatable. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video and taking the time out of your day to watch my content. It really means a lot to me. So if you're returning, then thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, then my name is Amy, and I have 3 children ages 17, 13 and 1. They're currently playing by my feet, all girls. And I just decided to do some extreme laundry motivation. So this was filmed over about 4 or 5 days, and it's all washing. So we had some really nice weather, and I just needed to catch up, and I thought I would film it and give you guys some motivation if you have a pile of laundry waiting for you, or if all of your laundry baskets are really full, then you can catch up together. So we had really nice weather in this like few days. This was actually filmed like 2 weeks ago. I do apologise. I never seem to be able to get around to filming voiceovers on time. It was filmed a few weeks ago, but we had some really good sunshine, so I decided to pop everything out in my line. So this rotary line has been moved. So if you follow my content and you watch all of my videos, this was actually in a different place in the garden. We had to move it because it wouldn't fit into the garden properly. So it wouldn't, like, the ground in our garden is like a bit hard and it's just not very good quality. So like when you try and put things into the ground, it doesn't go all the way down. So we had to like move it around a bit, but we finally, well, I say we, my partner finally managed to get it to go in this particular area, which was super helpful, because obviously otherwise, you know, it's quite a large rotary washing line. It's one of the biggest ones you can get, so you could fit quite a lot on it, but it means it gets quite heavy, especially doing like loads of towels and bedding and things. So where it was before, it was like moving and it was starting to like topple over, but luckily it's been here now for like a good couple of months and it hasn't moved, so I'm super happy with it. So it just means like I can peg everything out and it just dries so much quicker, doesn't it? And it obviously, you know, I do have a tumble dryer, which I love my tumble dryer, but pegging it out obviously saves money and it's so much better for your clothes really. But I do still prefer tumble drying my towels, I have to be honest. I just feel like they're more fluffy in the tumble dryer, but I will peg them out if it's a nice day, because obviously it just saves so much money. And my tumble dryer is actually in my bedroom because we had to make space for my dishwasher, so obviously the little one sleeps in there. So yeah. But yeah, I always have washing. Like I usually do at least one load of washing every day. I just go through so much like washing detergents and everything like that. It's just crazy. I always need it. I'm always running out of fabric softener. I'm sure you can relate. But yeah, let me know if you guys have like a laundry system in place. I basically put things into laundry baskets the way I want it to be washed, folded and put away. So we have one in our bedroom, and then we have like one for the little ones' clothes, and then the girls have laundry baskets in their bedroom, and then I have another one for towels, and then that's how I wash it and put it away, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just find it a little bit easier to have it like all separated like that, and I've always got enough laundry for loads. But yeah, the rotary iron is really, really good. I really recommend it if you have space in your garden. I really recommend getting like a rotary washing iron. They don't take up much room, and the slightly bigger ones, sorry for any background noise, little ones on my lap. If you get the slightly bigger ones, then you just fit so much on them. But I do need to buy more pegs, because I can peg out quite a lot on there, but then I always run out of pegs. So I definitely need to pick up another couple of packs of pegs to make sure I got enough. But I basically bought like a peg basket, and the line comes with like a cover, so that if it's raining or if it's not in use, you can cover it over, because otherwise I end up having to dust my washing line with my big feather duster, which makes me sound like a crazy person. But it's because otherwise like the spiders seem to be really attracted to it, and it gets like full of cobwebs. So I have to go out and like dust my washing line, which I feel like is a little bit insane, but so yeah, I don't buy like, you know, certain laundry detergent and things like that. I do prefer like the gel laundry liquid that you put into like the little cap, and you put it like directly in the drum of the washing machine. I do think that washes a little bit better, and it really works well on like the little one, because little Phoebe's only one, so her clothes are really stained with like food. As soon as they start in solids, their clothes are just so mucky, aren't they? So I do use stain remover thing. So I use is it Vanish? I think it is. I use either the Vanish or the other one, which I forgot the name of. Astonish, that's it. Stain remover or whitener powder, just to help with like any baby stains and that. And then I just use whichever fabric softener I, you know, feel like buying at the time. But you can get like, you don't have to buy like the bold detergents and all that, or the Persil ones or whatever you use. Like the Aldi's own version, and like the cheaper ones that you can get in like Poundland and things like that, Home Bargains. They're just as good. I've never seen like a huge difference between them. It's the same with like dishwasher, like tablets and that. I always get the ones from Aldi, or I just buy like the cheaper ones, and they work just as well. I think they do anyway. So I hope you're all having a lovely week and you're having an amazing day. Let me know if you've got anything nice planned. So it's been very, very busy here, I have to be honest. Things have been a little bit crazy, but I guess that's just the time of life that we're in. Obviously Phoebe's 1. She did go through a little bit of like not sleeping the best, so she had her like booster injections. So when they won, they have like 4 injections at the same time. If you've got little ones, you completely understand. But yeah, they do not enjoy them obviously, and then she didn't sleep well, and then she got completely out of her routine. And at the same time, she also stopped having her baby formula because she was ready to move on to cow's milk. So I have been buying like, you know, the blue top full fat cow's milk, which I don't mind much milk. I do prefer semi-skim, so the green top, but I will, you know, drink the blue top too. But we've noticed that she's not the biggest fan of normal cow's milk. We've tried like warming it up, putting it in a bottle, putting it in a sippy cup, but she's not a huge fan of it, which is fine. Obviously now she's got a really good appetite, she eats really well, she's not fussy, she's really good at eating, so I know she's getting what she needs from that anyway. But funny enough, I actually packed away like her prep machine and her bottles and sterilizer today, and it was just like so sad. So it's just crazy how fast they grow up. But yeah, so she did go through a bit of a stage of not sleeping very well, so everything else then is just crazy, isn't it? So you find you're just catching up with everything.
You left your perfume on the pillow and your whispers in the air. Got your face stuck in the mirror and I keep finding your hair. Got a big box in my closet with the fall pictures we took. Oh, and I keep finding dog ears that you left in my books. Miss your ache and I just crash over, cause you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted stripes on your body. I'd give anything that I have for just another one of your nights. You can have an arm and a leg, just a minute more of your time. still check our playlist, put it on low in the car. And your jacket's on the hanger, right where you left it in March. Every night I'm on my phone, like maybe you'll text me again. But all I get are reminders that we're better off as friends, yeah. Got your toothbrush sitting in the bathroom, got your slippers waiting by the bed. Every little thing you left here, ever since you left, you've been living rent-free in my head. Keep telling everyone I'm trying to move forward, but it's so easy getting stuck in the past. Every little thing you left here, sitting where you left it last. This your aching, I just crash over, cause you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so long over, sunlight painted stripes on your body. I'd give anything that I have for just another one of your nights. You can have an arm and a leg, but just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. This your hate, can I just crash over? Cause you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so long over, sunlight painted stripes on your body. I'd give anything, oh anything, oh anything, for just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time.
I know it's bad, but I can't help myself. When I feel sad, I escape from my sense. Lately music's been my reminiscence. That's when I listen. I know it's bad that I can't help myself. When I get mad, I set fire to the hell. The only way to keep it at a distance, that's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. I feel alive, I feel alive, I feel alive. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. that I tend to build a fence. That's when I need tunes to keep on living, like someone's listening. I see the signs when I seek for the lights. I know it's bad when I forget myself. Lately music's been my self-reminder, my self-reminder. Music is the reason why I stay.
So thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and watching today's video. It means so much to me, and I really appreciate anyone who watches my videos and comments and everything. So sorry for background noise. The little one is literally pushing her toys across the floor. It's her new favourite thing to do. It's a little bit noisy, so I do apologise, but it's never going to be quiet, and I have to take my opportunities to record voiceovers and do editing and everything like that. But I hope you will have a lovely day, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome to a morning clean with me. So this is everything I managed to get in my morning cleaning routine done. So I pretty much just wake up in the morning and get myself sorted, and then before I sit down and have a cup of coffee, obviously after I've sorted out the little one, I like to just go around the house and sort out anything that needs to be done. So this usually involves things like doing the litter box, cleaning up any dog paw prints and things like that from when I've let the dog out. She does go out quite early in the morning as well. My partner starts work quite early, so she will go out then, just use the toilet. And then as soon as she sees me, she usually wants to go out again. So I just get all of her paw prints and everything mopped up. And then if my partner's been in and out in the morning, there'll be footprints everywhere. So I just whiz around with a mop and get rid of all of that. And usually while I do this, Phoebe, my youngest, who is now 9 months old, which is crazy. This video is actually filmed about 2 weeks ago, but only now I'm getting a chance to do this voiceover. So yeah, but Phoebe will usually play with toys, and I'll just whiz around and get a few things done. So this is just kind of what I like to do in the morning, just to kind of stay on top of everything. So then I'll go and do the dishwasher, which is usually completely full from the night before. So that's usually full up with dishes, and I'll unload that. And then usually there's a wash load on as well, so I'll do that too. And I just like to stay on top of everything. That way I know that this is done in the morning, so that later on then when I do dinner and things, I haven't got all that to do as well. So it doesn't become extremely overwhelming. And I don't know, I'm just a tidy person, so this is just averagely what I'll do in the morning. And obviously it can vary, it just depends what we've had the night before for dinner. So this was obviously a big Sunday roast. As you can tell, there's actually more dishes to do. And yeah, sometimes I don't feel like washing them by hand, so I'll just unload the dishwasher in the morning and add any that didn't fit the evening before to the morning. So that I don't have to do them by hand, because I absolutely hate washing dishes by hands. It takes forever. So if you haven't got a dishwasher, I highly recommend it if you've got the space for one, because they're just amazing. I would actually recommend, if you're looking for things that help you if you've got a larger family, I would probably recommend a dishwasher over a tumble dryer, just because it's definitely something that I use more. And I think if I had to choose between one and someone had to say which one do you want to get rid of, I would keep my dishwasher 100%. I never used to have, and I guess you don't miss what you never used to have, but it's not something I would ever go without again, because it just saves so much time in the morning. And in general, it's where you can just shove it, and then you haven't got a big sink full of dishes either, which drives me crazy, having loads of dishes piled into the sink, because then you can't run the tap and it just gets in the way. So it's definitely something I recommend. But yeah, this doesn't happen every morning, it's just on average what I like to do. And then I need to do Phoebe's bottles, they need to be sterilised, and obviously that'll get done separately. And yeah, the mornings are just pretty much spent with me whizzing about. But I try to stay on top of it. It just makes me feel better. It feels like I'm being more productive. And I find if I stick to like my morning cleaning routine, then it just means that I'm more likely to do things. Like I find if I don't actually do something when I open my eyes, then I tend not to actually get back up, if that makes sense. So I just find it kind of gives me motivation to like get up and do things then through the day. Otherwise I just feel like I sit on the sofa all day, which isn't a good thing. But yeah, obviously the more people you have in your house, the more dishes you produce, the more washing you produce. I will say though, if you are nervous about having more children, like the workload, other than like dishes and washing, is pretty much the same, to be honest. I mean, I have 2 cats and a dog as well, so the fur for me is pretty up there, so I do hoover a lot too. But yeah, let me know, do you have like a cleaning routine that you do? I do try and do like a deeper clean of the house, not deep clean, but like about once a week I'll like give the house a really good clean. And I've always been the type that once I start cleaning, I like to finish it completely. Then I don't like to keep stopping all the time, so I do try and get like all the cleaning done. I used to just do it all in a day, but now obviously I have quite a young child, so that's not going to happen. So what I tend to do is do like the downstairs one day and then the upstairs another day. And then usually I'll just hoover and mop then once everything else is done. It's just the way I've always done things. Let me know how you do things in your house. I would love to know, because I just find stuff like this really interesting, because I like cleaning and I'm sad. But yeah, whether you have a routine or not, it doesn't really make any difference. I'm actually thinking of starting to like clean less, which sounds strange considering this is a cleaning video, but I'm thinking of maybe doing like a regular clean once every 2 weeks instead of like every single week, just because my child is younger, and you know, it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself, I think, to have like everything perfect. And I think that, you know, I'm just one of those people that likes things tidies, but I think, you know, actually going through your whole house and cleaning everything and putting everything in its place and all that, trying to do that like every single week with a younger child is a little bit stressful. And I don't know if it's like an age thing or having like more people in the household, but I think I've just come to realise that it's not going to stay perfect. And that's okay. More relaxed about it than I ever used to be. But yeah, I've always been like a neat, tidy person. I think I've mentioned this on my channel before. Even as a teenager, I had a clean bedroom. My bed was always made in the morning. I don't know, that's just who I am, I suppose. So yeah. But thank you so much for watching this morning cleaning routine with me. I really hope that it gave you some motivation and made you feel like your, you know, cleaning schedule and what you do in the day is a little bit more normalised. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it gave you some motivation, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really motivational cleaning video. So this is a power hour cleaning with me. So this is like a power hour that I did while my little one was napping. So my house just really needs some attention. My living room needed to be dusted, tidied. Basically I use like a wipe to wipe down like the sides of my PC chair and the spray gate. So, well, the baby gate that's on my living room, because the little one will hold it while she's got mucky hands, and yeah, everything's just gotten a little bit mucky. I also wanted to give my desk a wipe down, and I was using these really good antibacterial wipes, and I also did the little one's little walker. She's getting a little bit big for this little walker now. She is starting to like serve furniture and everything, but it's just somewhere to kind of place her, you know, while I go make her a bottle or go to the toilet or something like that, because obviously she's very mobile now and I'm always worried that she's gonna like slip over or something. So yeah, but obviously as soon as she starts walking, then we'll just pop that away into the cupboard or the attic or something.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. the moment, starting all over. Wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I can feel the memories fade, it's easing my mind.
So yeah, getting some laundry on the go. Really needed to get washing, and I always have quite a lot of washing to do, so I try and do some type of washing each day, whether it be putting it on, folding it, putting it away, popping some on the air, or whatever it may be, just to kind of stay on top of things. So yeah, I use these antibacterial wipes then to wipe down my table and just give everything a bit of a once over. And then unload, reload the dishwasher, the usual routine, endless dishes and laundry.
Breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. Wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
So thank you so much for watching today's cleaning motivation. I really hope it gets you up and cleaning, or if you're just having a nice chilled, spare 20 minutes of your day and having a cup of coffee, then you go for it as well. So my name is Amy and I have 3 children, and the oldest is 17. I also have an 18-year-old stepdaughter, which makes me feel a bit old, and then my youngest then is just 11 months. And then I also have almost 13-year-old. So I'm about to have like a toddler and 2 teenagers in the house. So that's going to be fun. So I wanted to say a huge thank you. So thank you so much for clicking on today's video and just supporting my channel and leaving lovely comments if you do. Everything that you do just support my channel. It really does mean so much to me. So I hope you're all having a lovely day. I hope you've all had an amazing week. And let me know if you're up to anything, if you've got anything planned. So as of me recording this voiceover, we're actually having my stepdaughter down for the Easter break. I'm not sure if she's going to be staying 1 week or 2, but it's going to be really nice because she hasn't been down in a little while, because obviously she's older now. And Phoebe's changed a lot since she's been down last, so I'm really excited for them to see each other again. It's going to be lovely, and obviously all the girls can spend some nice sister time together, which is always lovely. But it does mean that obviously the house is going to be taking a little bit of a hit, because I don't really like to focus too much time on like cleaning and tidying and everything while she's down. We just like to have some family time. So I'm thinking I may do like a big teenage extreme clean with me of the girls' bedroom, because if you guys didn't know, then Isabel doesn't like her room to be shown, so you won't see her bedroom in my videos. But then my oldest daughter, she doesn't mind her room being shown, and obviously it's the biggest room in the house, and that's the room that Fiona will also sleep in. So those two will be sharing a bedroom. So we'll have a 17 and an 18-year-old sharing a room for like a week, maybe 2. So that'll be very interesting. So I'll probably do a video of me like trying to tidy up after that, because that'll be a good one. But anyways, back to today's motivation. So I just went through the house, dusted, wiped down, give it a good hoover and a mop, which it really desperately needed. I also really wanted to hoover the actual like chair cushions of my dining table, because my cat likes to sleep there, or one of my cats, and yeah, she gets fur like everywhere. So I really wanted to give it a really good hoover. And then we also popped the stairgate at the top of the stairs. So if you guys didn't know, if you don't follow along my channel, we had a new stairs, carpet put in, and painted the banister and everything like that. And the stairgate obviously had to go up the top, so there was like a bit of like, you know, like dust and things, and like muck from where it'd been like drilled into the wall and everything. Well, into like the stairs, I guess. So I really needed to give my stairs a good hoover. I actually really enjoyed hoovering my shiny new carpet on my stairs. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. It's so nice, isn't it? When you have like new things in your house, it just gives you that little bit of extra motivation. And we are finishing off today's cleaning motivation in my bedroom, which just needed everything wiping down. The mirrors had the little one's fingerprints all over. I wanted to make my bed, sort the little one's bed out, and just give it a good dust and everything. And of course catch up on more washing. So my tumble dryer is actually in my bedroom, so I have to carry like the washing all up the stairs and pop her in the tumble dryer. But I do feel like, you know, I got quite a lot done. Obviously it was only in a nap time, so I do think I actually got quite a decent amount of cleaning and tidying done. And sometimes you just gotta take the moments that you've got and make the best of them. So thank you so much for watching today's cleaning motivation. I hope you did enjoy it. Sorry for any background noise. I obviously have the little one with me, so she's kind of getting ready for a nap, so she's a little bit grumpy. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have an amazing, fantastic day, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really does mean so much to me.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never want to share tonight.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy and I have 3 children, and I live in the UK in Wales. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and joining me for cleaning with me. So as always, my house did need some attention. So these days I just try and do what I can when I can. The little one is 1 year old and I have 2 teenagers too, so it can get very busy, and they're all girls, so it can get even more busy and hormonal. So yeah, I was just trying to like whiz around on this day and get as much done as I can. I believe this was filmed during nap time. So little Phoebe, she's pretty good at napping consistently, but sometimes, I mean, she's little, so she doesn't always stay asleep for very long. So if I know I need to get something done, I'll just try and do it as soon as she goes down, because I know at least hopefully have about 20 minutes. But hopefully more like an hour. So I hope you're all having a lovely day. Let me know what you guys have been up to, and let me know if you're watching this and cleaning yourself, or if you're just watching because, you know, you enjoy them, because I love watching cleaning videos, or maybe just want to be nosy and have a look around the house, and that's okay. So I'm just taking the opportunity to sort my living room out. So I do try and make it look presentable, you know, me trying to like put my throws over my sofa to make it look all aesthetic when it's still covered in toys. But I do try. But I really love that look. I would prefer like different sofas, I can't lie, but we're probably going away. We probably could do with the new sofas, to be honest, but we probably will wait, like I was saying, just because the little one is so young and toddlers tend to destroy your house. So yeah, but I would love like a nice like grey material one with like all the lovely big scatter cushions on the back. I think it looks so nice in this room. But for now, we're just gonna clean and go with what we've got. So I love these dusters as well. It's the like ones you attach like the dusters to and you get like the refills for. They're just really good and they smell really nice as well. So yeah, they're just super easy and convenient basically. So I'm just gonna whiz around and attempt to sort my life out.
If the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. 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 Life be till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again.
So moving into the kitchen, the usual dishwasher. I am very extremely grateful for my dishwasher. It's just one of those things that once you have it, you can't live without it. And I just love it to pieces. It is a freestanding dishwasher. It's like a full-size one. I can't remember what make it actually is, to be honest. Is it like Logitech or something? I can't remember. We got it from Curry's, and the actual dishwasher itself is very good. The Curry's customer service was a bit crap, but that's okay. But the actual dishwasher is a very good dishwasher, and I highly recommend it. Absolutely obsessed with it. And now that I have it, like if there's like a large load or there's a few things, like obviously not everything can go in your dishwasher, then I absolutely despise now having to wash up by hand because I've been spoiled with the dishwasher. So yeah. Anyway, how many times am I going to say dishwasher in this voiceover? So yeah, I also have laundry as always have washing on the go. I just think that's general family life, which is crazy, isn't it? I think like the dishes, the washing, and if you have pets like me, so I have a dog and 2 cats, the hoovering and mopping is just continuous basically. Constant.
Until I found you, oh, I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you close. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know it. We're just getting started, baby. I'm not going anywhere cause I feel best right next to you. Move next to me and show me all the things you wanna do. Oh, I can't wait to try them all. Going around the world in our fancy cars. Look at all the stars, I can't believe this is true. It took 5 whole years to find you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know it. We're just getting started, baby. Your smile keeps playing, you're miles away, yeah. I would go overseas just like that. Don't overthink it, why can't you stay here? Give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand. Try so much to get back. That's something you thought I had to drive me crazy, but I still want you here. So just give me the gun, I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand. I don't understand.
So I did also do my downstairs toilet. Apologies for these strange camera angles and the shakiness and everything, but it's very, very hard to film here because it's such a small, teeny space. So as you may notice, the pipework in our downstairs loo does need to be painted, so it's nothing gross, it just needs to be painted. It's just like a bit worn, but it's not mildew or mold or anything, it's just like it needs good paint basically. So I do try and stay on top of like my bathrooms. And what I do in between is like I just put like bleach down the loo, just kind of keep it a bit more hygienic. Gotta be honest, like I tend to use like the same cleaner for everything. I use like Sephora or like Dettol antibacterial, but I have recently purchased a mold remover because on the inside of my washing machine, so my washing machine is quite old now, I think it's about 8 years old or something. It's still working well, apart from like the digital panel is a bit loose and there was like mold on the inside around the seal, so I got Silic Ban like mold remover. It was like £3, I believe I paid for it from Poundland. That stuff is amazing. So I sprayed it on there and I left it on there for like most of the day, and then I sprayed it again and it came off so well. So if you have got like mold inside your washing machine or in your bathroom or something like that, it was really good and it did get it all off. So I'm really, really pleased with that. But I tend to stick to like basic products. I don't use anything too special. And I really like the flash cleaner for the bathrooms because it's like really foamy, so I think it's really good for like lime scale. But I tend to just stick with like a cleaning spray. I don't have like loads and loads of products because, yeah, I just don't think you really need that much stuff. My mum always used to say, there's nothing you can't clean. There's some soapy water and elbow grease. Moving on to my dining table. So the chairs of my dining table have covers on them because this dining table and chairs is actually about 16 years old and it's solid wood, so we've had it for a very long time, and the chairs are a little bit worn underneath, so I did buy covers, but there's certain material and my cat loves to sleep on them and she molds loads, so I have to like hoover over them and use like a lint roller thing to like get all the fur off and everything and then wipe them down, which is a bit frustrating. And like the varnish of the wood is starting to come away, so this table and chairs really needs to be revarnished, but God knows if that's ever going to happen realistically because I have a 1-year-old and 2 teenagers. So for now we're just going to clean it as best we can. But yeah, I just really need to like go over the table on this day. So yeah, I did actually clean my upstairs of my house too, but unfortunately the battery on my phone died, so yeah. So yeah, I did also clean and dust upstairs, and I did change the beds upstairs as well. You would have seen me taking the bed off, but I like remade my bed, did my girls' beds, and give it a hoover upstairs too. But I just needed to get it done while the little one was happy, and my phone was on charge, so I couldn't record it. So I do apologise for that, but I hope you did enjoy this like downstairs clean with me, and I hope it gave you guys some motivation to get what you need done in your house. Thank you so much for watching today's motivation. I really hope it did help you, want to tackle your space, or if you just sat there with a nice cuppa and enjoyed it, then I'm happy with that too. I know that's something I definitely do. I love watching cleaning videos, and I tend to watch them when I'm not actually cleaning, when I just, feel like watching them really, because I am that sad person who loves cleaning content a lot. Actually, my children always joke with me that, I'm sad, turning into this sad beige mum, because I like my house to be like grey and white and stuff, and that I'm literally obsessed with like cleaning and watching cleaning channels, which they're quite right actually. So if that makes me sad, then I guess that's okay. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I have an extreme speed clean video. So this is just everything that I managed to get done in one speed clean, and I just find that doing things like as fast as possible in pockets of time, if you have them that is just like one of the quickest ways to try and like pull your house back together really. So this is actually filmed during a nap time, and yeah, my house just needed some help, so I thought I would take this opportunity, get some motivation by recording it, and just get cleaning really. So I have mentioned previously, what I used to do is clean my house about once a fortnight and give everything a really good scrub through. Obviously that was, after having the little one and everything, and just having less time to do these things. But now she's getting a little bit older, she's almost 1. I just find that being able to do it like once a week as more of a speed clean, rather than trying like fit it all into one day every 2 weeks, because by then obviously everything needs attention. So now I've changed my mind again, as I tend to do, and I'm going to do it once a week, give everything a really good clean and tidy, and kind of alternate doing like 1 week do the bathrooms, and then 1 week, and then the next week then do the bedding, because I have 2 lots of bunk beds and a double bed, so that's quite a lot of washing to have. So yeah, and that is just like my plan. Whether I'll stick to it, we'll see. So for this day I did do my girls' bedrooms as well. I didn't actually record it though, just because usually it takes me like a full nap time, maybe a bit longer than that, to do like the rest of the house, and then the girls' rooms I'll tend to do the next day. If I can fit it all into the same day, I will. But I didn't record it this time, even though I did manage to do it all in one day, just because my phone actually ran out of storage. So as usual, apologies for any background noise, my tumble dryer is on and the little one is on my lap. She was playing lovely with her toys, but as soon as I sit down to do like a voiceover or something like that, she's straight over. So apologies if you can hear any background noise. Yeah, we're just doing all of the usual cleaning jobs, starting off in my living room, giving everything a really good dust and a wipe down, and yeah, just trying to make things more dust free and more smudge free. I feel like the camera doesn't really pick it up all that well, to be honest. I do feel like you can't really see like all the dust and the mucky handprints that are all over my sofa. But yeah, I just wanted to give it all a really good wipe down, dusting, and then what I usually do is I'll go through and like dust and hoover and everything, and I do like room to room, but then I will like usually hoover and mop last, just because I find that a little bit easier rather than going like room to room hoovering and mopping. But yeah, like I said, I did manage to get the house done, and I did like, obviously not in like all together, it was like stop and start, as it tends to be when you've got kids. And then under here, this is where my dog, like under the stairs, that's where like her bed and everything is, and when we keep shoes and when the litter box is, so it gets really grubby under there. So I do like to go under there quite regularly and just give it a really good hoover, a really good wipe down and everything, and sort all that out and just make it feel a bit fresher. So if you do have pets and little ones, you know that trying to keep on top of everything is a little bit of a challenge, but all we can do is our best. And if you feel like you're really overwhelmed, you don't know where to start, just make a start. Even if you just make a little start, get some dishes done, maybe do some laundry. Even if you just did that, it's better than doing nothing, and it'll just make you feel so much better. And usually I find if I get started, once I start, I want to finish, because I'm just that weird person that likes to finish where I start. So yeah, for realism, I have my little one, so little Phoebe, climbing all over me right now, trying to literally climb over the back of the chair that I'm sitting in. So that's helpful. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's just realism right there. Isn't it, you little rascal? Little rascal.
From the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed.
I also did give the radiator, so I have a kitchen diner, and the radiator like behind the dining table was so bad. I'm ashamed to say it, I haven't cleaned it since I've lived in this house. I mean, I did when I first moved in. I give it like everything a good spray with like, you know, antibacterial cleaner, but I haven't like gone through it like with that, I don't know what it's called, it's like a wand, like it looks like a duster but it's not, and you use it to like go at the back and like through the middle of the radiator. It depends what type of radiator you got, but if you've got like a double radiator, then you can like push it down and it gets rid of all that crap and everything. And I did that, and I have to say it was really gross what came out of there, and yeah, it just wasn't very nice at all. So yeah, I did that, and then I give it a really, really good wipe down too, so that's nice and clean and fresh now. So I'm really glad I managed to get that done. And then the usual thing, we're into the kitchen, dishes, endless dishes, lots and lots of dishes. Have to say, still absolutely in love with my dishwasher. I love it so much. It just makes it so much easier. You just shove it in and it does it for you. You can get, and instead of having to stand at the sink, then you can just get on with things. So if you thought about getting a dishwasher or you have space, I highly recommend it. It is literally one of the best purchases, like cleaning and, you know, mum life wise, that I've ever had. It's just amazing. Best present ever.
It laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be.
they're moving upstairs for a little bit. I'm just changing my bedding. So this is the week that I've decided to like change the beds. They really needed it, so I'm going to do my bedding. I did do the girls' bedding as well, but I did it the day after, just because I wouldn't be able to get it dry like quick enough for everybody. Even with the tumble dryer, it's not all going to dry at the same time. So I decided to do it like the day after their bedding got done too. And I didn't film the girls' bedrooms this time just because it was just a bit much and my phone storage ran out. My battery was low, the phone storage started running out, and obviously I make videos, but the cleaning videos in particular do take up quite a lot of space. And then I had like personal footage on there, pictures, so I just transferred things to my computer just to make room. And yeah, I didn't have time then, like, to transfer a cleaning video, like the footage all actually going over, because I actually transferred it to my portable hard drive. It does literally take a couple of hours because I like to record in like high quality, and the file sizes, obviously this isn't a long video, but it's very sped up and obviously edited quite a lot too. So like the file size in the beginning before you edit are huge. So yeah. But anyway, also I have to mention as well that the Hoover brand is really good. So my washing machine is Hoover, or I think that's how you say it anyway. Yeah, it's really good. This washing machine has lasted me literally like 14 years. It's only ever been repaired like once or twice. And like it's same with my tumble dryer. I've been very lucky because, you know, when you have children and pets and, you know, the general life, you know, I do at least 1 to 2 loads a day, do you know what I mean? So I have to say that is a really good lifespan.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out to the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we're feeling right now. So Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we're feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get.
So yeah, I'm here now scrubbing. So this is the wall under my stairs. So my dog bed is usually there. And what, Baba? You coming to see Mama? So yeah, Baba's really surfing the furniture now. You coming to see Mama? Hiya. And say hello, YouTube. But yeah, she's gonna have a snuggle. Or, you know, more realistically, climb all over Mum. But yeah, under there is where like the dog sleeps and that, and it's been painted many times. I actually use this really good spray paint which actually helps prevent stains, and it creates like a barrier that you can like scrub clean. So I went under there, give it a good wipe down. I did just use wet wipes, to be honest. I didn't use anything fancy. Wet wipes are the solution to many things when you're a parent, I'm telling you. It's so handy to have wet wipes just for a really easy quick cleanup, and that's what I done. I just went under there then and I did the job. So sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. Oh yeah, so my chest freezer, like the sides, down the sides of the chest freezer, was so grubby and grimy, so I did my best to clean them. Obviously I can't pull it out completely because, you know, it has to be obviously plugged in constantly and the wire's not the longest, plus it's really heavy, so I just kind of like shoved it over to each side and give it a good scrub and a clean, and then just popped it back. But it looks so much better afterwards, so I was really happy that I managed to like get that done too. And like anything like that, little jobs that I like see in the house and I think, oh, that could do with a clean, that could do with a scrub, I won't wait until a cleaning day to do that. I'll just do it when I see it, because otherwise I'll never remember and it'll never happen. So for example, like the wall, like where my computer desk is, the wall where your feet would go, like where your feet like go up on the rest, that gets grubby because everyone puts their feet up on the wall when they're sitting at the computer desk. So that always needs a good wipe down, and if I see that it needs doing, then I'll just do it. Sorry for any background noise, there's like someone going down the street on like a motorbike. So then we're just going to give everything a really good hoover. Still absolutely love this hoover. I've had it like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years now, but it's really good. And yeah, I just love it. So So again, apologies for background noise, but obviously the little one is always going to be with me having snuggles and you. Yes, you are.
Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? What the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? Pretending that you like somebody else, like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out to the morning light? 'Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? What the hell are you waiting for? What the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? What are you waiting for now? So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? What the hell? So what the hell?
So I actually got this really nice rotary washing line, and we actually paid, I think it was about £12 or £14 extra for the extra big one, and it holds so much washing. It's really, really good. The only thing though is the gardens where I live, like the earth doesn't really go that far down, which just basically means that when we put like the spike that you've got to put it into the earth, in most places it wouldn't go down very far, and like my partner is more than strong enough to be able to do it. So you know, that wasn't the issue, but we basically had to buy one of those mallets, is it? And he managed to get it to go down. He basically just forced it down. And it did go down. So that's why it looks slightly wonky. It's not actually wonky, it's just because he had to like force the spike down so much for it to actually go into the earth, because obviously if it's not down further enough it like moves. And we did have it in a different place in the garden, but it was starting to move over. So yeah, so that's kind of what we had to do there, but it's there now, it's in a good position, and it doesn't move or anything like that now, and it's really good. Also bought one of those little like peg things, so the white thing with like all the little grey pegs on for like your underwear or socks or whatever. They are really good, because I was finding like if I was pegging out like a full load of washing, then I had no like pegs left all the time, so I just grabbed that, and I think I got that from Home Bargains, and it was literally like £4, and it folds out. It's actually a really good one, so I recommend that too. But yeah, I just pegged out all my towels. We've had some really nice weather lately, so it's been nice to be able to actually peg out. And this is actually really helpful for me, because like with the little one, if she's in the house in her high chair, I can still see her from here, and obviously I can bring her out into the garden with me and things, just to like hang the clothes up. It just makes life a little bit easier, doesn't it? So yeah, they're like really nice. So this was recorded about 4 or 5 days ago now, and we had some really nice sunny hot weather, and I was able to get quite a lot of washing done, so it's really handy actually. I do prefer my towels tumble dried, I've got to be honest. I just prefer the feeling of them, but you know, to save electric it just makes sense to peck out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this cleaning motivation. I really hope that you did find it realistic and relatable. So sorry for background noise, but that is also very realistic of my life right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day, and just remember that we're all just doing our best, and if you can only get 1 or 2 jobs done, don't worry about it. If you feel like you're overwhelmed with like mess and chaos, just don't worry about it. And I hope you all have an amazing day and that you're all doing really, really well. And hopefully I will catch you in my next video. Bye!
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing a speed clean of my daughter's bedroom. So for those of you who don't know me, I have two teenagers. So I have a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old, and we have all girls. And then I also have an older stepdaughter who is the oldest, so she is 18. And then little Phoebe was on my lap currently stealing my hair clip out of my hair for a little bit of reality for you. So Phoebe has just turned 1, bless her. So say hello. Hiya. See, this room was a little bit of a disaster, but it wasn't too bad. It's mostly just like mess and things more than anything. So I just wanted to give this teen bedroom the mother's touch. Give it a good dust, make the bed, you know, make sure all of the washing is done, kind of put things back in its place and just give them a good wipe down and a good hoover and a mop and everything. So the girls are the older girls are pretty good. They will like tidy their bedrooms, bring down their like dishes, and bring down you know, the clothes to be washed and things, and they have like little bins in their rooms, which I highly recommend if you have teenagers or older children, is to have like a bin in the bedroom. It just makes life so much easier, and it just means that, you know, that rubbish is in that little bin then. Yay, you chatting. It just means that that rubbish is in that bin then, not all over the floor. So as you can hear, the little one of course is with me, aren't you? Yes. So we just had dinner and we're just relaxing. We had the ice cream, didn't we, Babs? So I'm just taking the opportunity to record a quick voiceover. Oh dear. Yes, I'm just taking this opportunity to quickly do this voiceover so you can just see me whizzing around. And it can be very tricky to like try and get all the cleaning and all the other jobs done. Sometimes you feel like you spend your life cleaning and trying to just keep on top of like dishes and washing and doing dinner and everything, which feels like it takes up the whole day anyway. Doesn't it? Yes! I'm looking after you, you noisy monster. You're climbing all over me. You're climbing all over Mama. Yeah. So yeah, as I'm trying to record this voiceover, she literally stood up on my lap, reached behind me and pulled the clip out of my hair to play with. So that is the reality of trying to do these things. You are very noisy. Noisy girl. Noisy girl. So if you have teenagers, you just understand, like, yeah, it's their rooms are like their own domain, I would say. Yes. But a tip I would give is like try not to organise their space. Obviously keep it tidy and organised, but like let them do it themselves, because I found like I've tried to like organise their things in the past and they never stay as like it. But if you like let them organise their own things and put it where they want it to go, then it's more likely to stay in that place and be tidied away into that place. I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed, but it helps. So this room just needed a good going over, and there was a lot of washing that needed to be done. The washing was a little bit insane, I can't lie, but I managed to get it done. Oh, we've dropped the clip. So yeah, I managed to get all of the washing in as well. It's been really hot here, so I've managed to peg it all out on the line, which has been really, really helpful. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's cleaning motivation. I really hope you guys did enjoy it and that you found it motivational. And if your teenager's bedroom is waiting for you to tidy up, then just make a start on it. Once you get started, it really doesn't take all too long. So this bedroom took me about 45 minutes. So by now we're including like doing all the washing and everything. Not too bad for a teenage room, I don't think. And obviously I have a younger child, so it's a bit start and stop. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting my channel and watching my content and taking the time out of your day to watch me attempt to, you know, sort my life out basically. So have an amazing day guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.